What's up, Warriors? You got D-Lin here on another new release music reaction video. Looks like Home Free put out another new song, and I would like to thank Marla Hudgins, of course, for the heads up, but also there's an anonymous person who let me know earlier in the week about the new song, which I have found out is the lead single from a new album, which I believe is due out on June 25th, and it's called Land of the Free. But anyways, the song that Home Free released just this past Friday is Travelin' Soldier, which is a cover of the song Travelin' Soldier by the American country music trio The Chicks, formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. Home Free said that this cover is a tribute to all of the service members who are a long way from home. Travelin' Soldier was originally written and recorded by the American country music artist Bruce Robinson in 1966. The version by the Chicks was released as a single from their 6th studio album called Home from 2002. This became their 6th and final single to reach #1 on the Billboard Hot Country Singles and Tracks chart. I've reacted once to a Dixie Chicks song, which I do think was from that Home album. It was their cover of Fleetwood Mac's Landslide. If you're interested in that reaction, please feel free to go ahead and check that out. But I think I mentioned in that reaction that I'm not quite familiar with a lot of the Dixie Chicks, or I'm sorry, the Chicks music. I've never listened to them on purpose. I know who they are, I've heard of them. Travelin' Soldier, I have heard of it, but I don't think I ever listened to it. But again, with Home Free, we know that they go ahead and turn songs into their own gems, and I'm not expecting any less with this one. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and react to Home Free's cover of Travelin' Soldier.
2 days past 18, she was waiting for the bus in her army green. Sat down in a booth in a cafe nearby, gave her order to a guy in a thin black tie. She's a little shy, so we gave her a smile, and she said, would you mind sitting down for a while and talking to me? I'm feeling a little low. He said, I'm off in an hour and I know where we can go. So they went down and they sat on the pier. Said, I bet you got a girlfriend, but I don't care. I got no one to send a letter to. Would you mind if I send one back here to you? I cried, you'll never want to hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming home. So the letters came once a week at least, from Oklahoma, then the Middle East. And she told him of her heart, it might be love and all of the things she was so scared of. She said, when it's getting kinda rough over here, I think of that day sitting down at the pier, and I close my eyes and see your handsome smile. Don't worry, but I won't be able to write for a while. I cried, you'll never want to hold the hand of another guy. Too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again. Never more to be alone when the letter says the soldier's coming home. One Friday night at a football game, the Lord's Prayer said and the anthem sang. A man said, folks, would you bow your head for the list of the local army dead? Crying all alone under the sands was a big cello player in the marching band, and one named Red, and nobody really cried but a single guy in a thin black tie. I cried, you're never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, evermore to be alone when the letter says a soldier's command. I cried, you're never gonna hold the hand of another guy too young for him, they told her, waiting for the love of a traveling soldier. Our love will never end, waiting for the soldier to come back again, evermore to be alone when the letter says a soldier's coming home.
I love how that ended with Rob, and he ended that so beautifully. I always say this about a home free video. I'm running out of adjectives and adverbs whenever I go to speak about anything I react to of theirs without sounding redundant. But first off, the guys look great as usual. They do. They look very good, very well. And they sounded great too, of course. I love the fact that it was Austin and Rob on this one. And I must say, yet again, how great and so real that Adam Rupp sounds as he does like his drum and percussion sounds. The drums in the, like at the end of the song, magnifique. If I would have closed my eyes, I would have really thought that there was a drummer somewhere in that song, but he did that perfectly. So when I was looking this song up, of course I mentioned that the song was originally done by Bruce Robison, and I never heard his version of this song at all. And the information I read, stated that the perspective of the song was a soldier, a man in Vietnam, writing to, I guess, a high school sweetheart, or maybe a girl he may have crushed on when they were in school together, but then he went away to the army. I'm assuming that's the branch of the military he was in, and then he went off to Vietnam and ended up, I believe, getting killed in action or something like this. I've never heard the original. I'm just going by what I read up on the internet, which could be wrong and could be failing me at this moment. I never heard the Chicks version of this in its entirety. It did sound familiar to me. Again, I've probably heard this in passing, but not in the full effect. But what I get is that the perspective was of a man soldier writing to a woman back home. I like how Home Free is super inclusive, that first they used a female soldier, and it's super sad, that it turns out that she ends up passing away and leaving the man alone. But I love how inclusive and how there's gender roles switched, and different races used. I just love how inclusive Home Free is with their videos, and I like the fact that they switched up that perspective here. So that's pretty amazing. I also like the fact that it seems this was done on some sort of stage, or perhaps some sort of studio, where the backgrounds are different. This is nothing new to any of us, correct? We know that Home Free puts 100% or more into their videos and into their music. So overall, just a very well done job, a very beautiful tribute to all of our servicemen and women that are currently serving and who have served. I appreciate Marla and the anonymous person for both letting me know about this and of Home Free's new album, which I certainly cannot wait for. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I hope there's something on here that will make you want to subscribe. I personally would like to take a moment and thank everyone who has served in the military. Thank you so much for the service that you have done, for standing up for the freedoms that we all get to enjoy every day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Memorial Day weekend and the day itself. I hope you all enjoy the time with your friends and family. Please be safe out there. I know that restrictions are being lifted and more things are opening up. I just hope all of you are still erring on the side of precaution. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!